Hey Bobcats, I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to identify and find the measure of alternate interior and alternate exterior angles. So to start with, you can pause the video if you're taking notes and just set this all up. We're going to talk about some vocabulary first. Actually, most of this is vocabulary. Okay, but first I'm going to go over what is interior and what is considered exterior for two lines in a transversal. Okay, so we have our parallel lines right here and our transversal right here. Now, just like a house has an interior and an exterior. Our parallel lines have interior and exterior also. So we consider all this stuff in between the parallel lines here to be interior. Okay, so interior, you think inside. So this is our interior. Now, the stuff that's on the outside of the two parallel lines is considered exterior. So all the stuff outside here, all the angles that are outside of the parallel lines are considered exterior. Okay, so what that means is this angle and this angle are both considered an exterior angles. This angle and this angle are both considered exterior angles. And then the four angles on the inside here are considered interior angles. So let's take a look at what that will look like using different sets. I set this up ahead of time, so you can go ahead and copy this down if you'd like. Just pause it and try it out or write it down. But let's first talk about those interior angles. We like to think of them in pairs. So an alternate interior angle, we know that it's going to be on the inside because it's interior. And alternate means opposite. So if we're looking at this angle right here, we want to find the angle that's also on the interior, but on the opposite side of the transversal on the opposite parallel line. Okay? So the alternate interior angle for that one is right here. Okay, so they're both on the inside, so they're interior, and they alternate from this side of the transversal to this side of the transversal. And I'm hoping you can see that after yesterday's lesson that these two angles are congruent to each other. Now there's another set of alternate interior angles created by this set of parallel lines and transversals, and it's on the other side. So let's take a look at this, set number 2. If you have this angle right here, the angle that would be the alternate interior angle to this one would be this angle right here. And again, you can see, and from what you learned yesterday, that these two angles are going to be congruent to each other. Now let's take a look at what the alternate exterior angles look like. So if you're looking at this, let me make sure I'm up enough. There we go. Exterior means on the outside of. Okay. So if we start by looking at this angle on the outside of your parallel lines. Okay. We want to find the angle that would be considered the alternate exterior angle of this one. So we want the angle that's on the other side of the transversal, that's an exterior angle, and that is going to be this angle right here. Okay, if it helps you, think it alternates the transversal side. Okay. So it's on the exterior, and it's basically opposite angles across there. Okay. Let's look at the second set that is created by these parallel lines and transversal. Let's start with this angle this time. Okay, so this is these are the exterior angles. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 exterior angles. And to find the alternate exterior angle to this one, we're going to cross that transversal and go to the other side. And we want it on the outside of the parallel lines here. So this right here would be the alternate exterior angles. So this is a set of alternate exterior angles here, and then this is a set here. This is a set of alternate interior angles, and this is the other set. The thing that you need to remember, and we'll make a note of it, it doesn't matter whether it's interior or exterior angles that we're talking about. They are always congruent. Okay, so note. So alternate interior and alternate exterior angles are always congruent. Okay? And you can see that just by looking at all of these sets. Okay? So today you're going to work on an IXL code, and it's just going to have you identify those alternate exterior and alternate interior angles. And if you forget, you can just pull this out and have this in front of you so that you can just double check and make sure that you're doing it correctly. All right, Bobcats, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.